Hello, everyone. Hello. hello. Welcome. Welcome to another miniature painting stream. Oh my gosh, thank you for the headbutt, Lores, already. Hello, Glut. Hello, Lores. It's so great to see you. I hope you had wonderful Saturday. Yes, today is Saturday. Hello, Siskin. Good to see you too. Oh my gosh, what a day. Yes, it is a day. Sorry, I'm a little tired because all day me and Loris were cleaning all our home. So later I go to sleep for a while. So I'm not maybe wake up yet, fully wake up. But today we are going to have a nice mini to paint. We are going to paint Astreia Solbright. It is a miniature from Warhammer. It is Stormcast Eternal, leader, hero, and her mount is this Dracoline. It's half dragon, half cat. As I remember, her name is Kazra, but I don't know. I don't remember exactly. And I see my camera is not working properly, so give me a moment. I will just reset it. Okay, now it's all good. Now it should autofocus on the miniature. Exactly. Look at the dog. I mean cat. This is miniature that I have in my painting process for more than a year. I wanted it to be my best miniature, but it's hard to be the best miniature when it's still in the painting process. So I just wanted to finish it. Whatever I do, it might not be the best one, but I prefer finished miniature than unfinished masterpiece. So yeah. Of course, we have Astreia here, but she is a little broken right now. So I didn't glue her up because it doesn't matter. I wanted to first finish the mount, then finish her. There are also some details to the mount, like pouches. They are very unpainted right now. And the sword in the back. And of course the head. The head is a custom one. A metal. Because I didn't like the helmet, so I just wanted to give her more personality by using a face. I really like that though. It's a very, very cool sculpt face. It would be very cool, much cooler if my camera would autofocus, but probably not. I think this part is too small. Camera, please. Okay, never mind. It doesn't matter for now, because we probably wouldn't paint it yet. Because I want to finish the mount. The base is finished. The base is completely finished. I think it's incredible. Very detailed. This is one of my favorite bases ever. This miniature has a wonderful base. I really like the old Stormcast monument here with the helmet and the arm. And of course the leaves and stonework. Very cool. I really like this mini. I wonder why it's not popular in Warhammer. I thought it would be the most popular one because how it looks. But it's not the strongest one, you know, it's not the best hero to choose. So probably this is the case. I need to shake my paint for now. I will be using Ashen Grey for now because I wanted to give those scales, not feathers. I want to give those scales a little more detail because this miniature is a little flat, so I want to paint those little scales with the same color that painted on the top. I will use the help of the big handle. It will be much easier to operate it. And of course my wet palette. This mini is so big, it's hard to operate the handle with mini that size. But this handle really helps. Let's water the paint a bit. Let's load a fresh batch of paint. And we can start. Always a good idea to start with the fresh loadout. Okay, and let's see. I'll start maybe, I'll do a little like this, and let's start with those. Yep, that would look way much better than now. Yeah, very small. Yeah, that dots will really break off the monotone white body. I need to be quite careful to not overdo it and not paint the body. Of course, I would later add a second layer of the paint. We need to be very careful to not paint the body, because that would be a little visible and hard to cover. I did it. Oh, but it's a very small spot. Hmm. Now I realize it could be a wrong paint. Yeah, I used the wrong paint, but it doesn't matter. I will use it as a first layer, and the second one will be correct one. Now I realize that the colors are a little different on the top of the body. Yeah, that's what happened when you paint a 1 mini for too long time. You forgot what color you used. But I really want to finish this miniature. I repainted in one moment. It was almost fully painted. The mount was fully painted, but I decided to repaint it whole. So yeah, do not recommend doing this. It's best to finish and start a new project. All right, let's go to the tail. All right, let's go here. Yes, I still will do some cleaning later of the miniature because I see the hardness is not looking great and I painted a little too much. I think I will finish this miniature. Maybe not today, of course, but on the next streams I will try to finish it. Because it would really look great when finished. That's a very good thing about miniatures, that if you paint it correctly, I don't mean that you paint it well or not, but if you use thin coats, and try not to paint things that you want to you don't want to paint, like the body, right? You paint it white, so try not to overdo and not cover those areas that you don't want to paint, and you make a decent base. The mini still would look wonderful. You don't need to be a pro painter to do this stuff. No, it's like a color book. Of course, the mini would look best when you give it to the pro painter, but you don't need to be a pro painter. I am not pro painter. I'm just a bird who paints like it's hobby, right? The effect will be wonderful. You can choose a very simple miniature like Stormcast or Space Marine. They have usually one color and one main color and few detail one, and it would look great. Because it's if the miniature have a great sculpture, the effects will be looking very good. Warhammer minis are created not for pro painters, but for people who just wanted to play. So yeah, so not need to be a pro painter, you just need to have fun painting it. But yeah, don't don't paint with paint straight from the bottle. Give it a little water. It will look way better. You can throw some shade paints that you need to cover the whole miniature with it, and you are done. I saw the people that painting Space Marine in like 30 seconds or something like this. It was like, wow, okay. It's an amazing hobby for everyone. Everything looks way better if you give it a little water. True, that's true. I hope you can see everything. It looks good on my camera, but I don't know if you see what I'm painting. Yes, I see the face also have few dots. You know, the way that Games Workshop try to copyright some things by creating very weird combos of animals, like Dracolines, only for the reason that it needs to be copyrighted. It's a bit funny. Okay, let's go with the Storm Vermin fur. Yeah, but I really like this beasts. They're very very funny looking and looking amazing sometimes when you finish them. But my favorite ones from Warhammer, from the Stormcast line, are Griff Chargers. They look a bit like hippogriffs, and they are just bird cavalry. I really need to paint those because they look amazing. I have them in a box. I never painted them because I wanted to paint them when I was a little more skilled in painting. They were a gift from my friends when I started painting. So yeah, it's been a while. Hello, Loon. Hello. I speed spot. Water. True. Laura surprised me with this one. I noticed just before the stream when I tried to take a napkin. What a great water. Yes. Blip. Yeah, this is the correct color. But doing the previous one is also beneficial because now this one is way more smoother. You are cute. Oh, you noticed. I love this one. The water is always there. And you are cute. Oh, Alexis outdone themselves every time. The quality of their art is incredible. You know, I get used to the highest standard of the arts made by the Alexis. Wonderful artist. I'm very thankful for all arts that they did. Hello, XM. Welcome. Hope you are doing great. And thank you for the headpad. Hello, Avon. Wow. As the Warhammer orcs always say. Wow. Good to see you. How are you doing? Oh my gosh. Speaking of the water, give me a second, I'm finishing it. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Avon, for the hydrate. Oh, what a great water. I think this part is most tedious. Yes. All those little dots need to be painted. The more time I spend doing it, the better it will look. I like it. I really like the effect here. When I will painting this thing, I think I will paint it on the maybe purple or something like this. I still need to think about, because I wanted to paint it white, but it would look bad. Because the mini will be sitting here. Yeah, like this. And there will be leg here, somewhere. There. Give me a moment. I will assemble it for a moment. So it will look like this. So when the mini will be sitting there, it will be red and blue and gold. And the whole mini will be white, right? Also the base is a little gray, so probably something more vibrant will be needed here. The hardness is brown. I think of using a purple. But not any. I mean, any mini don't have this thing. My model from this chapter were using white ropes. Wait, I need to find one. I will show you. My minis from this chapter look like this, and they have 4 distinct colors. They have red on the back of their coats. Please, camera. Yeah. They have gold armor, blue coats in the front, and the white ropes. So I just wanted to make something like this. Because this mini doesn't have those kind of ropes. They have purple, the purple ropes, right? And I mean not purple, but blue and red. So I wanted to include the white on the mini. Thank you. But it wouldn't look good on this mini. Oh my gosh! Icy Musky, welcome to Vlog. Hello, how are you doing? Hope you are doing well. So I still don't know what I will do with this. I'm torn apart between the white or something. I have just been working on Space Marine too long. Oh my gosh! Amazing! Oh, I still need to finish my Imperial Guard regiment. But first I wanted to finish the Stormcast miniature. Hello Azel, welcome. How are you doing? So I'm thinking about leaving it white, but it will contrast with the miniature. How it look with the purple? The purple look good, but I think it will be looking a little weird. But the purple might be it. The green would look bad. Oh, Porto Hazel. Nice. Oh, wait a moment. I will pause a moment. Sicarian battle tank. I have love of the certain lighting being traitor region. Oh, amazing. I'm not very into Warhammer lore, unfortunately. So sorry if I don't understand some of those words. but tank sounds good. Okay, for the Polish word of the day. So today's Polish word is bubr. That means beaver in Polish. With a small dedication to the loon. Yes. Bobber. It is bobber. Loon. Don't swear. Not the boobers. What the hell even? It's bubr. It's a beaver. You know, the brown little creature with the funny tail. Imagine we just took a bunch of criminals and made them space marines. You get denied for some. Okay. Now I see. Okay, but I think I need to repaint the saddle here because I left some space here and here. That looks stupid. I think I was using Rhinox hide. Of course I was using Rhinox hide because it's Rhinox hide. No, thank you, Loon. Okay, let's shake a bit the Rhinox hide. I should leave it white and add some red lines here. It would look good. Ah, but I will leave it to the later part because now it's not relevant. Oh, I see. If you want to see my my things that I did, the miniatures I painted, you can check my Instagram. There is in the channel links. I haven't posted anything new there for a while, but there are most of my miniatures that I painted. I probably will need to post this one when I finish it. I hope I will finish it this month. Okay, let's redo the brown saddles and the elements. Hello. Can you hear me? Is it working? Yeah, okay, great. Yeah, unfortunately, it never fails. Unfortunately, there is some very strong wind. The wind howling very strong where I live, so it is possible for the internet to work. But I hope it will be all right. Okay. I hope everything will work. I'm not sure how my I'm not sure if bot works. Wait. Hello, bot, are you here? Okay, the bot must work. By the way, hello, shiny new paints, shiny Mew paints. Good to see you. Okay, as I said before, let's try to redo the saddle. But at least paint the parts that they are missing the paint. For some reason I didn't paint before. Okay, I will leave it like this and then paint another coat. Yeah, it would look much better now. This part will be covered mostly by the pouch, but it will still be a little visible. So I want to be sure that it will be fully painted and shaded. The saddle looks good. The main part of the saddle. Maybe do a little, very thin coat to refresh it a little, but overall it looks pretty solid. When I'm painting brown elements, I always remember the scene from Toy Story 2, when the renovator of the toys came for the Woody and restore this toy, right? And the last part was painting the boots with the brown paint to cover the Andy writing here. I remember I was when I was a kid, I was in the huge impression of that scene, and I start to renovate my toys with some uh, some water and some old clothes. And they look better. They look cleaner. So I really wanted to be that kind of guy when I grew up, and apparently I am. I'm not restoring toys, but I'm painting them. I can work with that. I can live with this. Okay, this is the a little harder part. I need to be very careful here. There's also a hidden part here that I didn't notice before. Yeah, if I will paint this mini again, I will mostly cover the seam lines here. But I need to clean my brush. That will. Yeah, it's still not cleaned. Now, like this one, this here, it looks very ugly, and this, especially this. There's a problem with this kind of minis, because this is a mini that it's made with technology of easy to build. That's how they call it, and it's really easy to build. You build it like a Lego, because you have the little the little dots that you need to connect to the parts of the mini, and you can just press it and it will all work. But unfortunately, it's not that pretty as the regular mini, where the lines are not as that visible as here. It's definitely easier to build that kind of mini, and you don't need to use glue, but it's not looking that great. So I didn't notice it before, but if I will paint this mini again, I will probably first use some green stuff, maybe liquid one or just a regular one, or milliput, and just try to cover those lines. The mini would look much better. I'll probably need some paint to clean it up. The white paint, I mean. Because I see a lot of little errors that I made painting before. Okay. Looks quite okay right now. Yeah, we'll need definitely a white paint because those errors are just too big to just leave them. I was very reckless painting this mini, I think. Probably to piss off my future self. Oh, how to get there? Hello, BV. Hello, welcome. How are you? How are you doing? How's your minis? I hope everything went well and not a single mini is damaged or something. Because I know how transporting the minis can be destructive for the minis itself. Hi, I'm good. I'm just unpacking the models right now. There's damage, but it isn't bad. Oh, yeah, I think the damage is unavoidable when you transport it, especially that far. You know, even if when I transport my mini to my friend's home, it just damaged itself. And I was very careful not to do anything wrong. But my friend has glue, and the damage was quickly repaired. And I don't have any faith with postal service anywhere, so I hope you can make repair damage soon and with ease. Now I remember. Oh, so far, it's all been repairable with super glue, and I'm not. Okay, so great, so really, really great that you can repair it. I remember when I played a Warcry with my friend. I take my band to play with him, and there was unpainted, but there was just gray glued miniatures, and I remember I played as. I don't remember the new name. The Dark Elves, the current Dark Elves. So one of them has spear, so it looked like this. Of course, this is not a Dark Elf, but you know. And this spear was quite long. And when I touch it, I just touch it like this. I just freaking blip. It freaking fell off. It was so weird. Probably because of the transport, but they were transported in the bubble wrap, so there shouldn't be any problem with this. But yeah, I started to use super glue after this episode. Glute's minis. I think Glute have some minis. They have Tyranids, as I remember. Super Glute, yeah. In Poland, we have super glue, but we also have a local super glue. that is called kropelka. That means a drop. Because you need a drop to destroy your fingers, because you can glue them together and you just will stay like this for your entire life. So yeah. Have you ever glued your fingers together? No, but I not like this, but I glue them like this. only with the top. So it was pain, but I had. Yeah, it was incredible work. I just have I just hold the mini with brush. Please don't do like this. I just hold the mini like that, gluing it, and for some reason some glue just went here, and I put the minis, and I was like, oh fuck, I cannot move. I cannot unglue my fingers. But yeah, I had some alcohol for dissolving the glue. It was a little painful because it's alcohol and it is my skin, so it's not recommended. But I was a little panicked. But this bird very stupid sometimes. I was more stupid than that. I just gluing one time. I'm just gluing my minis with super glue, with kropelka, and I knew that this glue is devil's work. So I want to be very careful not to drop anything on my fingers. I didn't have gloves. I didn't come up with this now in that time. Now I'm wearing gloves every time I use kropelka. So I was that stupid that I glued my miniature, but a little glue was here on my finger. And I was like, oh my god, I need to take it off. And literally the first thing that I did is to put this finger in my mouth. I don't know why. I don't know why I did it. It's just like reaction. The brain impulse, neuron activation. I put it into my mouth. Yes. And I freaking glued my tongue. I freaking glue a part of my tongue. The little thing, each other. I was so stupid. It was not much. It was a little part, but I feel that part for a few days later. I had this, tongue cleaner, so I could just scrub it off a little. It finally worked, but yeah, I just, it was not my proudest moment, okay? But this is the story that I always told because I just don't like using super glue when it's not needed. My brain just stopped working when I have super glue near my hands. So yeah, I don't like it at all. Yeah, I think it's time for a little cleaning work. Silly bird. Yeah, that's me. I am the reason why they put so many, signs of that this substance is is dangerous. But They couldn't stop me because I cannot read. So yeah, I just also forgot about the claws. What? This Bryza requires adult supervision at all times. No, glut. I said glue. But glad that you are here. We were talking about tyrannies a few minutes ago. Just before I told my incredible story about how I glue my tongue. I just put my tyrannies on their new home. Yay! new, the glue people. I saw the people made squigs out of the dices, the squeak dices. So I think you can make a mini out of glue. Just imagine showing up in the local Games Workshop store with glue space marines. Just made of this old super glue. So BV just uh, created a new hive fleet. As long as Games Workshop glue, it's yes. Remember, your miniature should be at least 75% of Games Workshop products. They didn't say that it should be parts, right? We can just make a glue glue model. That will be incredible costly. I think the best glue from Games Workshop I had was from one of the starter kits. Sometimes you have that some little starter kits with like 3 minis and 4 paints and a brush. I still have this brush for today. It's very old for now because it's you can see the state of the brush. But this is the one of my favorite brushes ever. It's just so good. It's still very pointy, and it's still very useful for me. But I had the little set with the brush and the glue, and that glue was incredible. Later, when I bought normal glue, it was not like this. And it's very sucks that you cannot buy a starter brush because there's no such thing as starter brush. In the normal store. Yeah, so it sucks. But yeah, I remember that this was one of my first brushes, and it's incredible, just incredible for its cost. Amazing thing. But it sucks that you get a free Liberators from Stormcast, and the unit contains 5 of them. So you just have 3 of them for some reason, and you cannot do anything with it. Just Games Workshop moment. You know, I really hate that what they did with Soul Wars, the second edition. It's a requirements kit. What do you mean? I don't think I understand. But you know, when you had the Soul Wars, you have a very big set with Stormcast. Oh, reinforcements. Okay. I see. I thought it was something, you know, like official name or something like this. On the Soul Wars, you have Stormcast versus Nighthound, and both of the sides have new minis, completely new minis. So it was an amazing thing to have. But there's one big catch. You get. I get this set with my friend. My friend was very big fan of Nighthounds, so he took it off, all. And I took Stormcast because I like Stormcasts. But you get 8 Sequitors, 3 Castigators, so this pulse. I think 2. 2 or 3. I think it was 3 or something like this. Yeah, 3. Evocators and 2 heroes. You cannot complete army with those numbers. Of course, heroes can be used, right? But Sequitors are in the combination of 5. Evocators also was combination of 5. The only fully unit that you have is Castigators. Because they come with the unit of the size of the 3. So yeah, so they are here. And of course, both Sequitors and Evocators don't have special weapons. They have regular ones. So you cannot make them with the sword, or you cannot make them with any other weapon. So basically, if you want to have... yeah, I know there's a rule for understrength unit, but it isn't viable. It just, no, you cannot do much with those, right? Especially that you get like 2 leaders for some reason, and not enough minis to have full combination of those, because you can have a leader, and 2 of them had special weapons, and 2 of them can have normal weapons, so we have 5 of them. So what I did, because I wanted to play this game, I wanted to play it very much back then. So I bought another set. It was a little different set than the Soul Wars. It was a smaller set, but it contains few minis that you can have. I mean, you had 2 Evocators in those, so you can now have 5 of them, and few of other units. But still, you need to make a lot of really weird conversions to make them fully equipped units. So finally, I just never. I mean, I played them a few times, but they were not very good. And the Sequitors were one of the best units back there. But without any special weapons and stuff, they were like just very medicore. So it's just the best thing you can do is not to buy a Soul Wars, but you can just buy a set of Sequitors and Evocators, and then you have full customizable units. But I started Warhammer in that moment, so I didn't know that there's not a reason to bought them. To buy them. So it wasn't a great experience for me. And as I know, I think all sets have this problem. The previous one with the first edition of Age of Sigmar have the same problem. Yeah, thanks James Workshop. And of course, those sets have limited minis. You can only have in this set. So you can have the Knight Arcanum in this set only. No, it's not Knight Arcanum. It was Lord Arcanum on the Gryph Charger, I think. A very beautiful one, but with one very weird condition. This miniature looks like a wizard, a Stormcast wizard on a horse. Well, I mean, it's not a horse. It's the bird mount. But the only thing that drives me off, that drives me crazy, was the fact that the belly of the miniature was flat. It was completely flat, like a board. It hasn't been scalped. It looks awful. So I sold that mini. I wanted to make it. I wanted to scalp that belly, but I thought that I will not play this chamber anymore. And in that time, I needed money, so I just sold almost every mini that I haven't painted. So I just sold them. When I will be back on playing, I will hope I will be back playing this game. I really like the new Stormcasts. The new Stormcast looks incredible. I really like the redesign of the Stormcast. They're not bulky like before. They don't look like Space Marines, which is great. Because I really don't like those aesthetics of the Space Warriors or something, but still the Ground Marines. Now they look a little different. It's not a very big difference, but they don't have this big stupid shoulder pads. Those shoulder pads look good on Space Marines, but on Stormcast they don't look good. I really don't like it. You know, this model doesn't have that big one, but this model also don't have big one. But some of the models are just stupidly big. So I wasn't a huge fan of those. I also thought about collecting Lumineth Realm Lords. Oh, that's a hard name to pronounce. The minis are beautiful. I really like this design of the elves, the phalanx. I need to finish it finally because I have only one finished. I really like this thing, but the models are a bit expensive. No, the Stormcasts are very cost effective. You know, they have a small amount of troops, so you can just buy a few of them, and you have 1000 points army. And that's good. But Lumineth has more units on the army, so I also thought about getting into the 40k, but this game scares me off with amount of rules that you can have. I wanted to play as a guard, but I think I will stay in the kill team. I feel safer then. Because in kill team you have small amount of troops. So yeah, it's quite nice. And I have terrain from Warcry painted, so I can just play it kill team in Warcry terrain. So yeah, so I think I will just stay in this zone. I do really like the new guards look. I'm sort of thinking of getting into ours for just the new Seraphon, right? The new Seraphon look very good. I hope they will show us more minis, not only the lizards, the big lizards, but also the skinks. I was a very huge fan of skinks when I played Warhammer Total War, the second part. The skinks are so cute. I had a very big problem with Seraphon in EOS because their models, I think they are very old, right? They weren't made for the Warhammer Fantasy. Because I think they have only 1 or 2 new models, and they're ancient. Yeah, right. I mean, we know they're ancient, right? So of course they have ancient models. But I'm really happy that spawning pools are working, and James Workshop can finally deliver some great-looking lizards. You know what's funny, Biv? You can buy one of these skinks and paint them as XM. So yeah. I would join them in the spawning pools. Bonk that BV. That's Imagine the whole army of Seraphon, but they are painting like the sushi kobolds. So you have white one, you have pink one, you have purple one, black one, yellow, green. So they're like little kobolds. And you painted the big lizard, the boss, as a sushi. Yeah, that would be cool. That would be very cool. Imagine the whole army that you imagine you are the chaos warriors, right? And you're just marching through the marshland or something, and you just hear the very distant noise that goes louder and louder. Yip 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 yip. And you know that the death has come to take your life. Okay, I think I now can... Oh, I see one detail. Okay. Yes, exactly. Exactly like this. Okay, so I need some. I think I will use gray contrast. I will cover the contrast. Cover the dots. Oh, I see there's also some beans here. This in these parts. I need to think how to color them. Probably I will do them black, or maybe some other color. But not today. Today is getting pretty late right now. So I think I will just try to wrap it up soon. And I need to get some rest. Because today it was very, very exhausting day for me and for Lores. We did a lot of great things cleaning the flat. It was a huge success. I always like to clean my house because I feel immediately better. That the mind is cleaner as well. It's nothing much, but it's really, really helps. I see contrast is doing its work. I covered it a little more than I used to do with the paint, because it will very gracefully fill the gaps between the gray dots and the white skin. Yep, I think it will look quite good when I finish it. The contrast will glue those parts together. Yeah, I will need some after painting cleaning of the skin of the miniature. I still cannot believe that this mini looks a little like Brixie. Especially with those colors that I did by accident. When I started this mini, I didn't even know Brixie. So it was that long time ago. Your work looks fantastic so far. Papa, you look so fantastic, and I love your work. Your minis are incredible. And thank you. Thank you so much, BB. I really appreciate your compliments. They're so great. Thank you so much. You know, it's like a professional painter will tell you that your work looks good. Well, I cannot wait to get back to work. So yeah, you know, it really bothers me that I have so long break from painting. I just felt so uh abba. Uh, I was a little tired with all the stuff, you know. I cannot focus on work, so I just leave it. And you know, I have workshop that I also always dream about. You know, it was like I have it on my desk, and it's it's really weird that you see this thing, you every day sit next to it, and you look at your paints, at your brushes, their dust that they gathering every day, and you just cannot do anything with it. It was like I don't know. It was very weird because I remember when I started painting, and I have small ass desk, like you know the 1/3 of this thing, and whenever I wanted to paint, I take my computer off, I take my paints in, uh, take my lamp, the lamp that I have, I just paint. You know, it's very simple, right? And I did all this stuff every day. So I just take off my computer, paint, then take on computer. So it's yeah. The whole preparing me to paint was like 15 minutes. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Who this? Noodle! Hello, Noodle! Hello, Raiders! Pam 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 param pam pam param pam pam pam. Hello. How you doing? It's so great to see you here. Hello, Rain. Welcome. So hello, I am Bryza. I am a miniature painter, as you can see. I sometimes play games, and I try to be the best bear that I can ever be. Really tired? Oh, I am also very tired. So, a huge mood. Today we are painting this bad boy. I mean, this bad girl. It's Kazra, the mount of Astreia Solbright. Oh, sleepy noodle. Oh my gosh. A little dragon. Very sleepy. Oh, it's so good to see you. Wait, can oh wait, I will give you a shout out. Because Loris is playing Elden Ring right now. Yay. No, my shoutouts are not automatic. I mean, some of them are, but not all of them. Yeah, but it's all working. So yeah, check the noodle, check Amazing Dragon. I will soon also wrap up my stream because it's already a little late. I have my internet problems because of the wind. So also stream gets a little interrupted in this moment. But overall, it's all looking good. I think this Khazra looks pretty good. Now, I see one place we can fix. So yeah, as I said before the raid, that I'm very very thick about it. I feel a little burnt off with painting, and I just observe my huge workshop that I was dreams about, and it's like, I don't want to paint. But finally, after all this time, I just sit and start painting, and it was best decision of this year for now. After, of course, changing the job, but hobby-wise, it's so freaking good to be back. I missed painting way much that I thought. My little plastic men are begging to be painted. So yeah, I'm very happy. I'm glad you're back into it. I am very glad that you are back. Because you have, of course, different reasons why you cannot paint. But I'm really, really happy that you can paint again. Whoa, it's huge. You are huge. Wait, that doesn't sound very good. Sorry, Hazel. I can't paint. You can paint, Nulu. And you can draw. Miniature painting is easy. Everyone can paint it. I already told it about it in the beginning of the stream. All things that you need to remember is to try stay in lines. Like you don't want to paint things that you don't want to paint. So I just don't want to any gray stuff on this leg, for example. Anything in your paints. Just add some water to the paint. Don't paint straight at the pot. And after you will done painting and you will add some colors, add a wash, a special paint. Just normal black wash. And your minis would look incredible. I remember when I did my first minis. Hazel, you also painted wonderful. I remember the dragon that you showed me. It was amazing. The only thing that dragon needs is a bit of wash. And it would look professional. Of course, later, if you get more into painting, you can learn new techniques of painting and stuff about color theory. I'm still not in this, I'm still not in this level. I cannot understand color theory, unfortunately. This bird brain, very smooth. The beginnings of a painting are very, very fun because you can get incredible effects with at the beginning of the painting. My first Stormcast miniatures that I painted Liberators as my first Stormcast minis. They look good. They only have gold paint and they have blue and red paint and some wash. Of course, black, but black is a primer, so 4 colors. And I just dip all my models straight in the jug of house paint from the hardware. Yeah, it could work. So yeah, so I just paint this. If the whole miniature is gold, but with some details. I just like wash it and it's like done. And it looks good. It looks very good. You don't need all paints that you can have, because why do you need a freaking 2 green paints? They look almost the same. I still don't know why I have them. So so it's just you can start with few paints, 4, and just paint. It's really easy to paint miniatures. You don't need to be professional artist to do them. Of course, the professional artists are incredible in the job, but you don't need to be them. You can just paint minis like me. I just painting because it's my hobby. I like it. It gives me fun. It gives me joy. It gives me very good emotions. Yeah, just like this. All right. So we painted this little bad girl here. It looks way much better than the beginning. I really like it. I still need to find the color of this part. I really want it to be white, but it wouldn't look good. Maybe blue or purple. The blue could work, The red could work as well. But the red is here, and the blue is here. Yeah. Yeah, I need to think about it. I need to think about it because I still don't know. I didn't want to add another color, just like green or something like this. Because I have the color scheme, right? And this is my color scheme of the minis of the Songcasts. The red coat, the blue undercoat, the white robe here, and the gold armor. It's my personal color scheme, and I want to stay with these colors. Like you can see, the minis is painted exactly this way. And the mount is a problem here. Because the mini itself don't have any white color. The mount is white, but it's hard. It's hard to think about it, for now at least. Maybe if I will get some sleep, I will probably choose a good color. Okay, I think that could be it for today. I want to thank you very much. It was pleasure to be here with you. And yeah, I want to thank you. Thank you very much. I have a lot of fun. Rork. I have a lot of fun to paint minis with you and talk about a lot of stuff. Thanks all of you. Thanks Noodle for the raid. And we will see each other on Tuesday. Aww. Thanks that I can help a little. Yeah, we will see each other on Tuesday. We will paint some... we will play. Probably I wanted to play either Crusader Kings 3 or Stronghold. Or Mountain Blade, but probably one of those two. But it's still gonna need... I still need a little planning. Probably I will focus more on painting minis in the future. Maybe, one stream of the game in the week and 3 of those on the painting. Who knows? Maybe I will be full mini painting streamer. Who knows? Okay, for now, I want to thank you again, and let's watch the credits. Of course, my airship don't want to work. Okay, it's working. I don't know. I don't know how to fix this, but okay. Thank you so much. And I see Musky and Shiny New Paints. Welcome to the vlog again. Great to have you here. And let's raid somebody. I think we can raid somebody, I think. No, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, XM. Ooh. How's the video? Okay, I see Viri is still streaming, which is incredible. The Gunner is starting to stream. I need to look at the whole Twitch site. Days is streaming. I think we can ride Gunner. I haven't ride a Gunner in a long time, so let's go. To the rat. Very cute rat, by the way. Okay, so take care, see you, and have a great Saturday and Sunday. Bye bye.